want to be the one to tell you this, but he's just not that into you. I'm sorry. This is kind of an impromptu video because I wasn't really going to film a video today. Like, I look kind of gross. However, I just came to a realization that he never liked me. Like, this guy never even liked me. And he doesn't like you either. And I just want you to snap out of it. So we're just going to go through these signs that he's just not into you. Okay, let's begin. Start with the fact that if he wanted to, he would. And I know it's such a cliche saying, but if he wanted to be with you, if he wanted to hang out with you, if he wanted to make things work, he would. You know, unless he has just been hit by a lorry and he's in the hospital in a coma, there's no reason why he can't see you this week. That's just excuses. A man will make time, anyone will make time for someone that they actually want to see. If you want to see someone, would you make time for them? If he texts you right now and was like, I want to hang out with you, you would be like, oh my God, let me rearrange all my plans because you like him so much. He would do that for you too if he likes you the same way. But he's not, is he? What does that tell us, okay? Just tired of pretending like he actually is interested and he's not. Like, sometimes it's hard to face those facts because it's like you just want to be in denial because it feels better. But sometimes you just got to be like, oh my God, get a grip. Just get a grip. Seriously. Let's get grips together, okay? Next thing, physical touch. If he's not making any excuse to like tap you on the arm or stroke your hair, he's not into you. Because when a guy is into someone or when anyone is into someone, naturally, as humans, scientifically proven, we make any excuse to have physical contact with that person. Because that's just natural. It's like within evolution, you know? It's how babies are made. But yeah, if he's not doing that, he's not into you. He's not. He's not. If he's not touching you, then he does not like you. Oh my God, this video is hard. Controversial. But if he likes other girls' pictures, and I don't mean his friend, you know, or like his cousin. I mean girls that he doesn't know. In bikinis or pictures of the girls that he doesn't know. I'm sorry, do you know what? I'm gonna come out and say it. If you are with a girl or you're with a guy and you're liking pictures of people that you don't know that are like saucy, it's obvious what you're doing. It's obvious. You can't be like, oh, I just liked the picture. What did you like about it, Dan? What did you like? Exactly. Shady. Point being that if he really liked you, he wouldn't even want to like other girls' pictures, because when you like someone's picture that you don't know, you're sending a signal, you're sending a message. We all know it. Like, I'm so tired of this. Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is. You like that person's picture, they notice you, they're like, oh, they're available, they're interested in me, because there's no other reason for you to be liking it. You can like a picture, but not like it, because by liking it, doing that double tap, you are giving the green light. And a man that is doing that is keeping his options open. That's what he's doing, he's keeping his options open. And does that mean he's into you if he's looking for other options? No, it does not. So yeah, sorry to break it to you. Next, he never asks personal questions about you. He never asks about your hobbies, your interests, your childhood, you know, those deep and meaningful questions. He never asks you. He talks about himself all the time. Probably talks about his ex too. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But he does not ask you, because if he was really interested, he would want to know information about you, because he'd be planning his future, you know? I get not on the first date, okay, but if you've been seeing each other for a few months or talking, or, you know, he's whatever complicated situation you're in, he would be asking questions. I hate to break it to you, but he would be. And he doesn't ask me questions, so I guess he doesn't fancy me. His friends don't know about you. His friends do not know about you. You have never been invited to hang out with his friends. You know, you've never been invited to these group things that they all do, you know. You never get invited. And you've been seeing each other for a few months. Red flag. The fact that he doesn't want to integrate you into his life, that is his bubble, that is his circle. He doesn't want to integrate you into it because he doesn't see it long term. So what's the point, you know? Especially if you ask to hang out with his friends, if you ask to be involved in these social events and these circles, and he still doesn't involve you. Put that man in the bin. I don't know what accent that was, I'm sorry, it was a bit weird, but yeah, ditch him because he's gonna ditch you soon, so you might as well get out first. If he wants to keep things laid back, you know, just wants to go with the flow, make no plans, why do you want to do that, Brad? Because you've got 7 other girls on the go. Yeah, if he's just like, I get at first, if he wants to go into something casual and he's honest with you, I just want to be casual, that's fine. If you don't want to be casual, you've got the option to leave right there. But if you've been seeing each other for months and he's still trying to be like, oh, I'm just not ready yet, I'm not ready for anything serious, my ex-girlfriend hurt me so much and I just can't cope with it, you know, if he's going on like that, because I've had that too, he's not sure whether to commit to you. He doesn't know. And you don't want that. You want someone who knows, you know. You don't want to have to think about, do I want to be with this girl? If you have to think about it, then leave. Just leave. If you feel like he's not into you, he's probably not into you. Us girls, we're smart. Our gut instincts, they are sharp. And if it is telling you, I don't think he likes me that much, I'm just getting vibes that like he's not that into it, then he's not into you. Trust that, because that is there to protect you and save your life, literally. Save you from like 10 tubs of Ben and Jerry's and a Nicholas Sparks marathon. Listen to it. I think it's just so easy to be like, oh no, I'm sure he does like me, I'm sure there's an excuse for this and a reason for this and a reason for that, because we don't want to accept that they're not into us, because it hurts our ego for one. If we're invested in this situationship, this relationship, this whatever it is, it's embarrassing. It feels embarrassing. It feels like a kick to your ego, because why do they not like me? Why are they not into me? But the thing is, you have to remember, sometimes it's not about you. It's about their circumstance. Maybe they're still in love with their ex. I keep fixating on that, don't I? I think that's a sign that I have some personal trauma to deal with about ex-girlfriends. If you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, that was just a little to my ex, because I know he'll watch this. Miss you. I think the hardest thing is just to accept that they're not into you and just choose to move on, because if you're feeling that, he is gonna go one day, he's gonna leave you, and that's gonna hurt so much worse than if you accept, right, this is not the one, this isn't the one, and you get up and you leave yourself, because being left is so much worse. And I know that it hurts to accept, like, oh my God, I'm not good enough, I'm not the one, he doesn't think I'm a princess and a queen and amazing, and he doesn't want to spend the rest of his life with me and have babies with me and tell his mum about me and take me to Christmas dinner. I know it hurts, because yeah, I feel that, sis. But it's gonna hurt a million times worse if you get even more invested and you start making up all of these fantasies and wild dreams about him in your head, and then he turns around one day and says, I'm in love with Becky from work and I'm leaving because you were never the one. And how exhausting constantly begging someone to treat you right, to appreciate you, to like you. Begging someone to like you, you shouldn't have to ask them, you shouldn't have to point them in the right direction of how to treat you in the correct way or how to feel, because it should just come natural. And it is exhausting. And I'm done with it. I'm personally done with it, you know, until tomorrow. Until tomorrow when I text him after a glass or a sip of wine. Just kidding. But I don't know, a little short video for you. I hope it helped. I can do a part 2, there's lots of reasons he's not that into you, but I'm just gonna cover lots of things. I will do reasons he's into you. Reasons? I mean like signs he's into you, because I know I'm unlucky in love, but I'm quite experienced and I do know these signs to look out for from all of the dating books I've read in my endless quest for love. But yeah, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna come here and chat with you like twice a week, so let's be friends. All right. I'm so sorry for crushing your soul and crushing your heart, by the way, in that video, because it was kind of harsh, wasn't it? But it's a wake-up call, sister, and you needed it. So, adios, au revoir, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.